through today's rip. This is going to be a great rip, so I hope all of you stick around for the full length of this rip. It's going to be a little bit longer than usual because we will be opening 12 rack packs today, and that is quite a few cards. But we will be opening a great year with some great possibilities. I'd like to thank everyone for dropping by. If you would be so kind as to hit that like button at some point during this video, I'd really appreciate that. I'm grateful for all of you who spend some of your valuable time checking out the videos and commenting on those videos, which reminds me, if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you get subscribed, because if you comment on the videos as a subscriber, you have the opportunity to win some prizes during our Fan Friday. Here we go. This is the box we're going to be opening today. It's a 1988 Topps baseball rack pack box, sealed and wrapped there by Baseball Card Exchange. So that is a fun thing. The box is in great condition, and some really cool cards are available in this set. 1988 was the year after I graduated high school, and also the same year I started collecting baseball cards. And this is probably the first complete set that I ever put together as a baseball card collector. I also finished off the 88 Donruss and 88 Fleer sets that year. So it was a fun year of collecting for me and a wonderful introduction to the baseball card scene. I had collected a few football cards earlier in my life, when I was a younger lad of, 8, 10, 12 years old, that kind of thing. But seriously started getting into baseball cards in 1988. So I'm excited to open up this Baseball Card Exchange sealed box of 1988 rack packs. Hopefully we're going to pull some of the great cards like Nolan Ryan, Bo Jackson, Jose Canseco, and Mark McGwire. It's also the year of Tom Glavine's rookie card. So as we tear into this, let's look forward to pulling some of those great cards. And remember, there are a lot of Hall of Famers available from their playing days in this set. As I mentioned, Nolan Ryan is one, but you got George Brett and Dennis Eckersley, and a whole crop of Hall of Famers that came out of those early years. And this 88 set has many of them available in it. So we'll be watching out for them, as well as the kind of the high dollar cards that can come out of this set. The Cal Ripken Jr. is a pretty good one to get for value. The Bo Jackson, as I mentioned, the Glavine, the Don Mattingly is a good one to pull as well. So as we pull off the wrapper here, let's keep in mind some of those great cards that we can get from this set. And we're going to crack this box open in just a moment. Oh, I forgot to show you the label on the wrapper. That's something that I like to do so that you can see the official hologram of the Baseball Card Exchange wrap. So let me get that wrapper, show you that real quick. Here we go, upside down, sorry, here we go. Check this out. How about that? This one was just pulled from a sealed case this month. So this is as fresh as you can get out of a almost 40-year-old box, 30, what do we got, 30-year-old box cards, almost 40? I don't know. An old box of cards anyway. I don't know why my math is so bad half the time. Apologize for that, but here we go. Let's crack this box open and see what we have. Now, this is a 33-year-old box of cards. I don't know where I get 40 from. 33-year-old box of cards. And, ooh, I just noticed on the top, there is a Nolan Ryan base card showing on the top of one of these rack packs. So to make this fair, I think we're going to have to do a spin on the Wheel of Names to determine who is going to be the owner of this Nolan Ryan, because he's the most valuable card in the set. So that is pretty cool, and I'm not going to rip this rack pack open on the show today. I'm just going to get that one sent out to whoever wins, to whoever comes up on the the wheel of names. So what we'll do on that wheel of names, the person whose name comes up on the wheel, they will get the top edge of this box of cards. And what that means is the person whose name does not come up on the wheel will get the bottom edge of this box of cards. So the it's a little bit counterintuitive, I guess, right there. But we'll get the wheel of names set up. I'm going to add Debbie and Jeremy on there 3 times each. So they will both be on the wheel 3 times. Whoever's name comes up on the spin will get the top edge of the box. Therefore, 6 rack packs from the top edge of the box. And the person whose name does not come up on the spin will get the bottom edge of the box and the 6 rack packs there, and they will receive the one with the Nolan Ryan, and I will ship it out unopened to that individual. So give me a moment here. It's going to take a second. I want to put that wheel on the screen for everyone to watch the spin. So it's going to take me a moment to get their names added to the wheel. So let me get that done right now. Bear with me. Let me get this set up. There we go. Copy and paste these names onto the wheel. Get them in a nice order there. Here we go. All right, we'll have to move my background out of the way and adjust the camera as well in a moment here to get this set up. And then we'll get a spin done and see who gets the Nolan Ryan. That's pretty cool to see them in the unopened rack packs like that. I know Grade-Worthy Card Collector loves to see the stars on top of the racks, and I hope we don't open too many today. I mean, I want to see the stars and so forth. I love to see them, but I hope we don't remove too many of them from the market today in this box of rack packs that have a Hall of Famer or a rookie showing right on the cover of the rack pack. So Grade-Worthy, I apologize ahead of time if we make your heart hurt a little bit opening some of these racks today. Let's get this thing set up for you. Sorry this is taking me a couple of minutes. Maybe if I would stop talking so much, I could get the background swapped out more quickly and the names put on this wheel more quickly, and there we go. Let's see if we can get the camera set up. Gonna move our background here. Alright, there's our wheel. We're going to have to make some adjustments, obviously. I was not prepared for doing a live spin of the wheel today. Maybe if I can figure out a good way to get that done, we'll start doing our live spin on our Fan Friday as well, instead of an off-the-screen one. Here we go. Let's adjust the camera. Get it showing. All right, there we go. Debbie and Jeremy 3 times each on the wheel. Now let's determine how many times we're going to shuffle this. After we adjust our screen, we'll bring up a random number generator to determine how many times we're going to shuffle the names. We're just going to take today's date and divide it by 2. So we'll put a 14 on our random number generator. And we'll take a number between 1 and 14. So here we go. Get this plugged in. And let us generate a number. 5. Awesome. Let's shuffle 5 times. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's spin the wheel and see who's going to come up on the spin for that top edge of rack packs. And then we'll give the bottom edge to the person who does not show up on the spin. So good luck to both Jeremy and Debbie. Let's get this wheel spinning and see who gets the Nolan Ryan. Here we go. As the wheel goes round and round, let's see who it's going to be. And we're slowing down, slowing. And it is going to be Jeremy who gets the top edge of Rack Packs. And that means Debbie gets the bottom edge of Rack Packs, where the Nolan Ryan is waiting. So congratulations to Debbie. This will come out to you in unopened condition. I'll get that saved aside with the rest of your cards. Jeremy, better luck next time. Hopefully we come across some other neat cards like this when we open your next set of Rack Packs, because I know you sponsored, I think you might have sponsored some more of these. Maybe not. That might be Debbie that sponsored another one. So there is one more stack of Rack Packs available from this box, because we have 3 sponsored so far, and there's one that has not been purchased. If anyone is interested in sponsoring that last 6 Rack Pack stack, just head on over to thegrimrippersden.com. You'll find the link in the description of this video, and that you could pull some nice cards from that. So head on over there and sponsor that final one if that would interest you. Okay, let's get our background set back up, get all readjusted, and we will begin the operation of opening these Rack Packs and pulling out some great cards. Bear with me a moment while I take care of this. I appreciate your patience today. As I stated, this is going to end up being a bit longer video than normal, just because of the sheer number of cards we're opening up. I don't know how folks like Jab's family do this so fast. I mean, he would be through these 12 Rack Packs in like probably 15 minutes. I guess that comes with experience. He just has his system so perfected that stuff gets opened real fast. Here we go. Debbie's first Rack Pack after the Nolan Ryan one also had some good names on the front of it there. Going to get started here on the first Rack Pack. Get them set aside. Got to move the box out of the way as well. Make some room on the desk for the opening process. My little tiny work area. I need to figure out a way to build a better working space for doing this. I don't have a lot of room on my desktop. In fact, I often hit my camera and knock it off the table when I'm doing these things. I do apologize for that, but it's just something that is a danger in my small working space. I think I only have like an inch of clearance from where my camera sits to the edge of the table, so if it even gets bumped a little bit, it often falls off. All right, get organized here. Need to get started here with the opening of these packs. Okay. Got Debbie's packs out of the box and sitting on the table here. Let's go. We've got Don Mattingly, Ted Power, and Jim Rice on the front of this first Rack Pack. Let's go ahead and slice into the first section. Careful with those scissors. And we've got Jim Rice on the front of this stack. Let's see who is hiding behind Hall of Famer Jim Rice. There's Danny Gladden and Mike Scott. Got Jeff Robinson on the pack here and Juan Beniquez from the Jays. We're also looking for White Sox players in this stack. Got a Sam Horn there. Going through a Kerfeld and a Donnie Moore. There's a Dave Magadan for the Mets and a Phelps for the Mariners. Nice Mariners card. I know our friend Steve loves those Mariners cards. So if you're out there watching this, Steve, you might see a few Mariners today in these 12 rack packs. Here's our next rack pack for Debbie. Next section of this rack pack anyway, not the next rack pack. This is going to be the center section and the last section. I think we're going to go ahead and do the fast opening like Jabs does and just open the racks entirely and go through a nice big stack of cards. I think that will work better. So we got a Tim Wallach. There's Dick Williams. I believe he's a Hall of Fame manager. Vince Coleman. He's a popular player. There's Tim Hewlett and Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. There we go. Put him on the board. Gary Gaetti and Fred Manrique, a White Sox player. Ted Worrell and one of my Cubbies. Knocked Alan Trammell down. Sorry about that. Greg Gagne and Ted Power. Hey, there's a Hall of Famer, Dave Winfield All-Star card. We'll put him on the board. Junior Ortiz. There's Cecil Fielder. It's a nice Cecil Fielder card. I got McClendon right there and Johnson. Who else have we got? Mike Marshall, Nito, and Palmer. And we're going to end this stack with Pankovitz there. Now we're going to tear into the next rack pack for Debbie. This should be rack pack number 3. Got Wade Boggs on the front, a nice checklist, and Mike Pagliarulo. Cool Hall of Famer on the front. Sorry, grade worthy. We're going to remove another Wade Boggs visible rack pack from the market. Let's get the entire thing opened here. Watch those fingers with those scissors, the edge of the cards. I always say keep your blade sharp, but you got to be careful when opening these rack packs that way. All right. Here comes the Don Mattingly out of the wrap. Here we go. We'll put... did I say Don Mattingly? I meant Wade Boggs. There it is. 22 cards in the All-Star set. So we'll see a few names in those. There's Mike Heath, Bo Diaz. Got Nettles and Hurst. There we go. I can never remember if he's a Hall of Famer or not. If he is, I'll check it out. I don't think he is, but he may have been. Who else have we got in here? There's another Mariners card, Harold Reynolds. Still looking at White Sox cards as well. I'd like to see a few of those. There's McDowell and Froworth. Go through a Gullickson, and there's Keith Hernandez. Laudner, Bernansky. Coles and Okendo. Not seeing too many White Sox. One of my Cubs right there. Another checklist. There's Trevino and Fletcher. This is a pretty quiet pack as far as... Oh, there we go. A couple of very popular players. McGuire and Canseco on the same card. That's a good-looking one. There's a White Sox player. Parker and Hart. Eric Shaw and Ford. Bayless and Kiefer to finish off that rack pack. Move on to our next one. I believe we're moving into rack pack number 4. We've got Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg on the front, the Phillies leaders, and Ed Olwine. Nice Cubbies, Ryan Sandberg, Hall of Famer. I like that. Break into these, see who's hiding behind the cover boys of this rack pack. There we go. Slip them from their sleeves. All right, start with Ed Olwine. Who's hiding behind you, buddy? There's a Mariner Nunez. White Sox Thigpen. There's Leland and Milner. Got Ron Oster and Tettleton. All right, there's White Sox Bannister. Ted Simmons, Hall of Famer. We'll put him on the board. Recent inductee. There's a Mariners, Mr. Dixon. Who else have we got on here? Fermin and Reynolds. There's an all-star Kirby Puckett, Hall of Famer. Excellent. There's Bruce Sutter, also a Hall of Famer. We'll put him on the board. Some Tigers and Orioles. There's our Ryan Sandberg all-star card. We'll certainly put him on the board. There's Spike Owen and Bbce. There's Dre Beck. I think that's second year card, I think, of Dre Beck. Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer, on the board with you, Mr. Boggs. Nice one. All right. Cruise through the rest of this little stack here. Ricky Henderson, another Hall of Famer for Debbie. Nice. That's a good-looking card. Got McGaffigan and Matt Noakes. There's a Brewers card. Why did I say Mariners? Why am I calling out Mariners for our friend Steve? He's not a Mariners fan. He's a Brewers fan. Sorry about that, Steve. Must have been the M that confused me. Milwaukee Brewers and Mariners. So I apologize for that. Blasphemy. All right, here we go. Rack pack number 6. See what we can find in this one for you. I'm going to start properly calling out the White Sox cards as well. I have, I don't know if I missed any. I get so excited about finding Hall of Famers and rookies and so forth that I forget to call out the favorite teams of the person who sponsored the channel or sponsored the video. Okay, here we go. Start out with a Dave Concepcion right here. There's a Davidson and an Acker. Mark Clear and Benzinger. There's a Gooden and a Sundberg. Not seeing many White Sox players. I might have missed a couple. There's Belliard. There's a nice Don Mattingly All-Star. Put him on the board. Not a Hall of Famer, but great card nonetheless. There's Santiago and Gedman. There's a Chris Bosio. Andre Dawson, Hall of Fame Cubby. Hey, there's an Eddie Murray as well, Hall of Famer. On the board with you, Mr. Eddie Murray. There's Neil Heaton. Juan Castillo. Yeah, we've got Jim Gantner. Alan Davis. There's another Cubby. White Sox Jim Wynn. There's George Brett on a leader's card. Is that Saberhagen, maybe? I couldn't read the back of the uniform. There's Sutcliffe and Bream. We've got a Jack Howell and a Mike Campbell. That Future Stars threw me for a moment. I always like seeing that Future Stars logo and in hopes that it's a great rookie. There we go. Moving on to our next rack pack. We've got Cal Ripken on the front of this one. That's nice. Dan Petrie and Bill Madlock. Let's see who else we can find for Debbie today in these rack packs. Pretty good so far. Got a nice stack of Hall of Famers there already. All right. Get them stacked up nicely, and we will start going through them. All right, we'll start off with Cal Ripken off the top, Hall of Famer. Put him on the board. There we go. There's a Stanley and a Miller. McReynolds and Heath. There's Diaz and Nettles. Hey, Bruce Hurst, the one that I'm not sure is a Hall of Famer or not. There's Dan Plesac. There's White Sox McKeon. Steve Lake and Harold Reynolds. Grubb. Santana. Griffin Young. Come on, where are the Hall of Famers? There's Belliard and Olwine. Go with a Nunez and a Williams. Jim Leland. Bertzes and Milner. Oster, Madlock. Here's a record breaker for Mark McGuire. That's a good-looking card. Very popular player. Hey, a double Hall of Famer. Eddie Murray and Cal Ripken. I'll put that on the board. I like when the Hall of Famers make an appearance like that. There's Lanier and Henderson. Steve Henderson, not Ricky. And Niedenfuhrer. Bobby Bonilla. There's a Vince Coleman record breaker. Oh, and a nice turn back the clock Nolan Ryan. That's a good looking card. I think that one has a value of like $25 in PSA 10 condition. Oh, that one's nicely centered. Good looking card. Hall of Famer. Oh, but we do have a little bit of damage on the bottom of that one. That's too bad. The machine that loads the cards into the packs must have caught that one. That's too bad. Still, it's a nice card. All right. So that is the last rack pack for Debbie today. We're going to, of course, send the sealed one out to her. Take a look at the back of it here. See who we have. Nope, nobody of consequence on the back of that one. So we'll get these all packed up for you and to go out with your next shipment. I'll get the Hall of Famers sleeved up and the other nice players. And congratulations, Debbie, on a great Nolan Ryan card. The best one in the set. As far as value goes. Oh, see, I warned everybody that I'd be knocking my camera around a little bit at some point during the video. There it was, the big camera smash. So, speaking of camera smashes, let's have a like button smash at this point while we're smashing things. I would appreciate that a whole lot. And I appreciate you guys hanging out for an extended period of time right now on this video. We've been going for about 30 minutes so far. And I appreciate the extra time that you're spending to check out this video. We're going to get Jeremy's packs ready to be ripped. And then we'll see what excellent stuff is going to be found in his packs. Six more rack packs to go. And then it will be a wrap for this rip. A wrap for the rip. All right. Sorry about that little bit of delay there. I had to take Debbie's cards and put them with her stack so I wouldn't forget who gets those. So now we're going to start on Jeremy's packs. And we're going to see what he has. Mike Schmidt here. Got Devin White on the front of that one and Mike Marshall. Let's cut into this one here. And we're going to see who we can find. Now I know that there's something missing from this video. You'll note that there's not the sound of wrappers being cut and opened. There's Dennis Eckersley, a nice Hall of Famer. The reason that you're not hearing any kind of sound effects on this video, well, not sound effects, but wrappers and so forth being opened, is because when I went to load this video to get it set up to be put up on the website, I discovered that there was no sound. I had spent 45 minutes opening these 12 rack packs, and my microphone was not working. So my voiceover is after the fact on this one. So just so you're aware of that, and that's why it sounds strange with no sounds of wrappers, if anybody picked up on that. All right, we're going through Jeremy's packs right now. We've got Mike Gallego and Craig Lefferts. There's Bob Forsch and Joel Davis. Let's go. How about some Hall of Famers? We've got Dennis Eckersley is the only one so far. There we go. That was the Mike Schmidt from the top of the rack pack there. Tony Pena, and there's Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk. We'll put him on the board as well. DePino from the Cubs. There's Ron Hassey and Davis. Galarraga and Fernandez. Jeff Reed of the Expos. So 3 Hall of Famers out of that rack pack. Not too bad. Cut into rack pack number 2 for Jeremy. We got on the front no one of consequence, I guess. We got Rick Sutcliffe. He's a Cubby. And Kurt Ford, the Cardinals right there. And our all-star spot is held by who? Oh, I can't see it there. Who have we got? That's Eric Davis on the All-Star card. All right, here we go. See who we can find behind Rick Sutcliffe. There's Bream and Howell. Go through a Jones and a Ritchie. Tim Flannery and Bob Welch. There's checklist. Frank White and St. Clair. Minton and Larkin, not Barry, of course. Kurt Ford and Scott Bayless. Come on, Hall of Famers. I know there's got to be at least one of you in this pack. Got Ted Power. Maybe Power is hiding the power behind himself. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I was doing during this big pause right here. Apparently I was saying something, but I don't remember what it was. At any rate, we should get started again. Here we go. Oh, there's a Dave Winfield Hall of Famer right behind him, hiding for a long moment there. Junior Ortiz and Hamilton. There's Cecil Fielder and Dedman. McClendon and Johnson. There's Jose Rio. Weiniger, and there's the All-Star Eric Davis. Chet Lemon, Lacoste, Cotto. There's a Smalley and a Ward. Tony Gwynn, the Hall of Famer. We'll put him on the board as well. Greg Brooken, Eric King, Rayford, Scotia, and Whale Wander to finish off that rack pack. Excuse me. Now we got Cal Ripken, future star Joey Meyer, and Jerry Brown on this rack pack. think we're on rack pack number 3 at this point. All right, get these bad boys stacked up. Prepared for searching. All right, here we go. Got Jerry Brown on the top. There's R.J. Reynolds. That's a Don Mattingly and Ricky Henderson on that card. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the board because Ricky Henderson is a Hall of Famer and Don Mattingly is popular. There's Billy Ripken, Buckner and McLemore, Young and Davis, Dernier and Wynn. Who else can we find in this stack of cards, Hall of Famer-wise? There's, of course, our Cal Ripken All-Star card. There's popular Darryl Strawberry. Mullenix and Brookins. Lacey and Jackson. Don Slott and Durham. Guante and Davis. There's Harold Baines, Hall of Famer Harold Baines. We'll put him on the board with his friends. There's that future star Moyer. Hall of Famer Wade Boggs All-Star card on the board with you, buddy. Sweet. Checklist and Alex Trevino. Fletcher and Benedict. Mailer. McCaskill and Parker. Hart and Show. Moving on to rack pack number 4, I believe. Brett Saberhagen, some Braves leaders, and Dwight Gooden. Dwight Gooden's a popular player. That's his all-star card there. Get these opened up and ready to go. All right. Behind Dwight Gooden, we start off with Downs and Bernazard. There's Herbeck and Brown. Ooh, a lot of printer spots on that card. Candelaria, there we go. Hall of Famer Greg Maddux. We'll certainly put him up on the board. And there's a popular player, Roger Clemens. We'll put him back there as well. Got a Havens and a Pettis. Andy Van Slyke and Joe, the brother of a Hall of Famer. Braves and War, Lucchese and Melvin. Shane Raleigh, all-star card. All right. Good-looking Jose Canseco card. Definitely a popular player. Put him on the board. Got Armas and Nunez. Matuzek, Langston. Rodriguez and Humans. Who else in this stack? There's, of course, our all-star card. There's Valentine and Salzar. Bosley and Clark. Hey, an Oral Hershiser. That guy is so hard to find. You almost never pull Oral Hershiser cards. Well, there he is in 1988 Topps. Oral Hershiser. Gleason and Greenwell. Sveum. There's Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg. Nice. Lynch and Burks to finish off that rack pack. Moving into our final rack pack, we have that nice Eddie Murray and Cal Ripken double Hall of Famer card right there. It's a Burke Beck. And John McNamara is on that All-Star card. All right. Here we go. Cal Ripken and Eddie Murray to start things off. Steve Henderson again. There's Leary and Ackerfelds and Matthews. Niedenfuhrer. Yeah, we've seen this pack before, I think. Yeah, there's that cool Nolan Ryan card. That's a good one right there. Well centered without the machine damage along the bottom. So perfect. That's about a $25 card in PSA 10 condition for you, Jeremy. Tom Kelly and Johnny Ray. There's Lombardi and Birkbeck. Hopefully we get some more Hall of Famers out of this stack to finish off the video. Vandenberg and Jose DeLeon. There we go. Hall of Famer Tony Gwynn. We'll put him on the board, of course. There's Bedrosian and Davis. Got Sellers and Parrish. Dwyer and Geraltz. There's our McNamara headed into the last section of this rack pack. Dale Murphy, he's a popular player. A little out of focus on that card. Popular player, however. Don Mattingly, there we go. That's a good-looking Mattingly card. I think that's in PSA 10 condition to carry some good value. There's Whitaker. We've got Kevin Seitzer, Guzman, Barfield. Getting to the end here, Meekum, Terry Kennedy, and Reed Nichols. Well, that will do it for the rack packs. I want to thank everyone for dropping by today. Get these. Oh, see? I told you I was on a delayed voiceover. This is actually the final rack pack of the day. Oh, boy. The dangers of doing YouTube videos. All the technical difficulties that can happen. Because it's really hard to unopen packs. So when you end up with no audio and you've already opened all the packs, you have one of two choices. You can just put a bunch of music on there and have no commentary on the packs, or you can try to do a voiceover like I'm doing and have funny little mistakes like, hey, that'll do it for today. Oh, no it won't. Here's another rack pack. Dave Winfield, Hall of Famer. And we've got Juan Samuel. Dan Pasqua. There's Franklin Stubbs and Scott McGregor. Got a Jamie Moyer. Got a third-year card there. Chris Bando and Fernando Valenzuela. Cruise on through a Washington and a Tullison. Got a Schofield and an Aguayo. Got Caminiti. There we go. Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. That's a nice card right there. Hawkins. Ken Griffey Sr. He's made a few appearances the last couple of days or so in our openings. There's Hairston and Lansford. Polidor and Hall. Wine and Maldonado. There's Don Mattingly's All-Star card. That's a nice one. McCullers and Powell. Getting about to the end. An Al Leiter rookie card. There's George Frazier and some Mariners leaders. Turn Back the Clock, Bob Gibson. That's a good-looking card. Put that on the stack. Got Davis and Sanderson. Madlock and Schultz. Mark McGwire's record breaker. And Steve Trout as the final card. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. I hope to see you soon on the next video. Have a great evening, and we'll see you on Sunday Stacks tomorrow, and then this week as well on some great openings to finish off some of the boxes we bought from Baseball Card Exchange.